Hello everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today we're going to be continuing with our January 2024 kit, Love from Lizzie, which is called Sending Sunshine. And today we're going to make something a little bit different. We're going to make a mini wall hanging, and we're making a sunflower angel. I know that's a little bit different, but there again, different on this channel is normal. So to begin with, if you're going to make it the same size as I am, you will need everything I'm using is from the kit. So I'm using a piece of the beautiful sunflower yellow card, and you will need to cut yourself a piece that measures 7 inches by 7 inches. And all of the measurements you need, there aren't very many, but the ones that you do need, in fact I think this is possibly the only one with a couple of extras. But anyway, any measurements you need will be in the description below. Just hit the little word that says more underneath this video and you'll see everything you need to know. So this lovely bright yellow card is 7 by 7, and as you can see I've just used an ordinary hole punch and I've punched some holes at the top. Now I'm going to turn it over because I have used a piece of this beautiful paper, again from the pack, and I've just made a background. Because we're making a sunflower angel, I thought what better background than sunflowers. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is put the hanger part in. Now again, this twine was from the kit. Now how long you have this twine depends on how long you want your hanging, how long you want the hanger to be. Mine is roughly, I'd say if you say between 7 and 9 inches, I think you'll be about right. So we're going to do that first. And so if we start from the back, or start like that, so just push it through from back to front, pull it up. There are several ways you can do this actually. This is just the way I've chosen to do it because I find it easier that way. Now, I'm not going to tie a knot in it this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level out my twine, or my hanger, as to how low I want it. I don't want it terribly low. In fact, that could have been a little bit short. I could have cut that a little bit shorter, but that'll do. That's no problem. And what we're going to do, that'll behave itself in a minute, because I've got some sticky tape here. And so I'm just going to pop a little bit of sticky tape. Never let anyone tell you can't use sticky tape in crafting, because you can. So there. So we're going to do that. So when you pull that, that'll be quite nice. And in fact, what I might do is have a slightly longer piece. Oh, I was hoping that might go across both pieces, but not quite. But that's all right. That's no problem at all. We'll just take another piece and we'll pop that there like that. So that'll be on the back, so you won't see it. If you're really worried about seeing that, if that bothers you, it doesn't bother me because it's on the back and no one's going to see it once it's hanging. But if that really bothers you, cut another piece of 7 by 7 card and sandwich it on the back. Just put some glue and pop it on the back. But I'm not going to bother doing that because, as I said, it won't be seen. So let's start making our angel. Now, in the pack, again in the pack, we got, as part of the ephemera, we got, let's just pop that to one side for 1 second, these 2 bales of hay. Now, by the time we're finished, these aren't going to look like bales of hay. These are going to be the angel wings. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to bring that back into the middle. I should have taped this backing paper down because it's going to go everywhere, but never mind, we'll manage. So I'll put that there where you can see it. Now, I've got some glue. I'm going to use some glue stick to hang or to press this down or glue it down. And I'm just going to put some glue there. Now, I'm going to use that sunflower as my guide as to where to put the wings. And so because I'm using glue, if I need to adjust their position once the body's down, that'll be easy to do because we've got a bit of wiggle time. So we've got time to move it around a bit if we need to. We might have to, we'll see. So we'll pop that down like that. And again, I'm using that sunflower as my guide. So that looks to me to be about right. Now, again, in the pack, we got everything sticking to my... This jumper is very clingy and everything that's down there is sticking to my jumper. We got this. This is one of the stickers and it's a wheat sheath. But what I've done is I've put it onto a piece of the lovely white card. We got some beautiful bright white card, A4 card in the pack. And I've put this onto a piece of card. I've put the sticker onto a piece of card because I wanted this to be more rigid. And on the back, I've got some foam tape. And so I've just stuck a little bit across there and a little bit down there. And what I'm going to do, actually, before I do that, that was almost this week's mistake, or deliberate mistake. I've used one of the pipe cleaners and I've cut a piece off that measures roughly 3 inches. We're not going to use that one just yet, but what I am going to do, I'm going to use the rest of it and I'm going to put that there like that. And let's just put it a bit more central. We're going to wrap this round and we're going to wrap that round the other way. We're going to twist that like that. And we're going to twist them together. And that is going to be our angel's praying hands by the time we're done. So we're going to put that like that. And then we're going to line the top of that up with the top of our wings. So maybe a little bit further down. About there, I think. We don't want it to go too far. And do you know what? Those wings are about in the right position, I think. And you can play with the position of her arms once we've finished. So, which we nearly have actually, because the only thing we need to do now, a couple of things actually. The head is the sunflower itself, and this is from that beautiful stamp set. There was one very large sunflower, and all I did was I cut it, but I cut off the stem. I didn't use the stem or the leaves. I just wanted the flower for this part. And on the back, I have got some foam tape. And what I'm going to do with this one, and I've stamped this, if you were with me yesterday, if you were able to join me yesterday, I cut out the centre part, the logo part of the front cover of the paper pack. And I'm using the back of that, you can see the rest of that, this is part of the logo, and I'm using the back of that, I used the back of that to stamp this beautiful sunflower. Now this little, roughly 3-inch piece, we're going to use that for our halo. So now, pipe cleaners can be a bit tricky to glue down, so we're going to do a little bit of cheating. What we're going to do, we're going to wrap that round, and we're just going to let it catch on the back, or on the top part there, of our piece of foam tape. So we're just going to let it catch. So we can adjust that as we want it. And that will go on there. About there, I think. So we can stick that down, adjust that as we want. I think that'll be fine. And that's it, guys. There is our sunflower angel with her praying hands. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope it's a bit different, I know, but I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you have a go yourself. Now, if you haven't got this kit, these hay bales are very easy to draw. All you need, if you can draw an upside down U, you can draw one of these. And of course, it doesn't have to look like hay, it can look like anything you like. So there you go, guys. There is our sunflower angel wall hanging. I'm going to hang this on my wall at the end of this video. And I will see you again in our next video. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber yet, but you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, add any comment you'd like to, and I'll see you in our next video. And until then, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.